Hello, people of HNE Toys. Battery's very low, so hopefully this is all going to work out very well. Flash isn't on, but we'll see how we get on. I'm going to take you with a little journey through some headcanon, because I, at the minute, have not found anything I want to review, because I'm not very good at that. So we're just going to take a look at a couple of custom figures I've made. So we're going to take a look at these two, which I kind of make as a bit of a pairing, like an odd couple. So we've got this one and this one. Now, this one you'll be looking at and going, well, that's just Combinables Blast Off. And yes, basically, this is my official original Combinables Blast Off before I got a knockoff from Zertoys and repainted that into Quickslinger, or Slingshot rather. So this is the original one, and the vehicle mode is not very different. The bottom's a little bit different, but we'll get to that. This is a character that I've called Knockoff. You know, there's a bit of a theme. But the vehicle mode, again, not much different. We'll get to that. This one's slightly more interesting. This is one that I have dubbed Bootleg. Knockoff, Bootleg. See what I did there? Bootleg is a Junkion, believe it or not. He's one of the young, rebellious Junkions that doesn't want to be a motorbike, doesn't want to be like his dad, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Because non-gendered, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. And you know how a lot of the Junkions like Westerns and all this kind of thing? No, not Bootleg. He had to be different. Angsty teenager had to be different. No. He liked pirate films. Loved pirate movies, Pirates of the Caribbean, all the old films. It loves them. So he thought getting stuck, on their home planet or where it is they're set up now, that's too boring for him, and he didn't want to be a motorbike. So to give him the freedom to be able to travel, the open seas of space, he went for a flight mode, which, admittedly, I could probably do more to make it look a bit junky on, rather than just painting it orange and dirtying it off. I could probably do more to it, and maybe I will in the future, but, it was one of those things that I kind of wanted to get done quickly, kind of rushing, but, and this was a knockoff Skydive that I got from Zertoys. Very good quality, very good figure. So what I did was I swapped the guns, so he'd have the quick air raid big gun. Air raid? Yeah, it is air raid. Skydive big gun. And he'd get the Fireflight, whatever it is, gun, which painted up looks a lot more like a flintlock, for the whole pirate vibe. So, And tell you what, give me a second and I shall transform them for you. Okay, I'm back. So, the rock modes are where the personalities come in a little bit more. We'll go for Bootleg first. We'll go for Bootleg. So, Bootleg, bless his little socks, more of a... He does look a lot like Combiner Wars Wreck Guy now I'm looking at him. But, he's supposed to be Junkion, that's the word. But giving him an eye patch. Tried to make that, like the chest television kind of thing that they've got. That's still the weird and wacky pseudo-Decepticon symbol. Because, again, he's a Junkion. He's not going to have, like, a proper symbol, is he? He's too much of an idiot. Some details, blah, 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 painted them all up. That's flintlock kind of gun, did like a really bad skull and crossbone on his side of his head. But again, these are all kind of joke characters. These aren't to be taken too seriously. So yeah, basically he thinks he's a pirate. He thinks he's like a pirate captain and he's smarter than everyone, and he really, really isn't. So much so that his partner, who will make a lot more sense in this mode, Knockoff takes a little bit of explaining. Knockoff is a Decepticon. They're both Decepticons. Knockoff is a huge Optimus Prime fanboy. He really admires his bravery, his courage, his strength, all those kind of things. Except for the looking after other people and caring about sentient life, all that rubbish. No, doesn't care about that. But doesn't actually have the skill or power or courage to back any of that up, which is why his alt mode is untouched. My headcanon for being lazy. As if he does actually lose a fight or start losing a fight, he can transform into his alt mode, which doesn't look like Optimus Prime, and escape. So we've got two characters here that effectively think they're smarter than each other. We've got Knockoff, who thinks he's basically Optimus Prime and he should be in charge. We've got Bootleg, who thinks he's a pirate and he's smarter, so he's kind of thinking he's going to let him be in charge. He thinks he's in charge because, he's Optimus Prime, effectively. And they're both complete bumbling morons. That's my headcanon. And just a quick look, so he's got the silver, he's got the great bit there, blah, blah, blah. That's not gone over the yellow as well as I'd liked, had it? Oh, well, maybe I'll fix it another time. Yeah. The head is from Shapeways. I can't remember who it was supposed to be. I think it's like a G2 character that I stole the head for. He's got his gun, which is a big black double blaster thing, so it's fine. Yeah. All in all, I think he kind of looks like Optimus. He kind of gets away with it. It could probably have been painted better, but this is like he's done it to himself. Like he's got himself a different helmet and stuff to try and look like Optimus, but obviously failed horribly. And that's the point. They're both kind of joke characters because they're supposed to be, internet, Transformer reviews. I do knockoffs and bootlegs. Ta-da! Anyone? Alright, fine. So they're kind of a double act in my mind. And you might be thinking, alright, Ugly, that's all fair and good, you got knockoff bootleg. Funny. But why did you even do that in the first place? Well, you see, they introduced Dreadwing and Darkwind. The sort of Power Master guys. They made those as the deluxes for Power of the Primes. But I didn't have anyone else to go in a set with them. So I've added these to my Galvatronus, is it? By the way, these pieces here are upgrade feet pieces that I got from Shapeways. They are little ball joint pegs. Little ball joints, they plug onto the top of the normal Combiner Wars feet, just make them a bit taller, a bit chunkier. I think they were kind of pinkish purple, and I've ankle tail. I've painted them purple and added a bit of silver just to tidy them up a little bit. But again, ankle tilt. So let's put him there, and we'll get these into the arms. His head does not really fit on this. I've had to shave this down. I didn't do a very good job of this, I'll be honest with you. I made an absolute mess of this. It just about stays on, but because of the head and the clearance and stuff, he can't be a leg. So these guys are stuck being an arm. Well, he's stuck being an arm. He could be a leg. He's fine. So give me a second. I'll transform these for you. Okay. All right. So again, I'm going to apologise about the light. That's what happens at the minute. I'm running around doing all sorts of things. I'm back to work tomorrow. My son, for anyone who doesn't know, I've recently had my fiance's recently had a baby. So I've got a newborn son. He is 2 weeks today as of this recording. So I've just finishing my paternity. I'm back in work 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Not happy about that. But so I'm kind of on a ban from being allowed to buy things. That's why I'm kind of stuck at this at the minute. I've got a voucher for Surtoys built up that I may have to invest in the new year if I'm allowed. If you want to donate to any of the PayPal, Patreon, stuff like that, please do. Even if it's just a congratulations, you got a kid, here, have $4. I don't care. I will happily take it, trust me. So we'll get Bootleg in his arm mode. There we go. And we'll get Knockoff in his arm mode, and we'll stick him on there. And where's the cannon gone? There you go. This is the cannon I painted up for Galvatronus. I've done a few things to Galvatronus. I don't know if I showed that off. And see if I can. Does it plug in here? Yeah, there you go. Just about plug in there. Like I say, he's got the ball joint ankle things from Shapeways. I severely doubt I'm going to remember to add the links to that, but I'll see what I can do. So yeah. I honestly don't know what to tell you. Basically, they were just an excuse to get arms for this guy. But at the same time, I also kind of like the fact that, oh, I do knockoff reviews. I do bootleg reviews. Haha, bootleg, not knockoff. Haha, look how clever I am. I'm not. But, you know, these things happen. This is so dusty. And, hang on. Yeah, his head's fallen off again. It's alright. It kind of goes into the cavity and gets stuck in there, so it's not going to get lost anyway. So he's fine. He's alright. But yeah, honestly, especially considering this is a Sertoys knockoff. It's weird. The knockoff I got of this to make a slingshot, the head wasn't a ball joint. But this one, the head is a ball joint. So your mileage may vary there. But this is a very solid figure. Very, very nice figure. I haven't had to tighten any of the joints. Really nice figure. So yeah, there you go. That's my 2 custom characters. I hope that's good enough for everybody. I am going to keep reviewing things. I might find those Animorph videos. You guys really liked that Animorph review, didn't you? No, you didn't. But still, I've got some GoBots, actually. Do you want to see me review some GoBots? Or Rock Lords, there you go. Don't think I've got any weapons for them, but I've got some. Up to you guys. Let me know in the comments. Let Anthony of HNE Toys and all the rest of it. Let everybody know. We'll see how we get on. But this is my review of my custom characters, knockoff and bootleg. I am so useless today. I haven't done this for a while. I'm a bit behind. I'm going to go. I've got to go. So, I should be Ugly, I should be Wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye-bye.